Hello, I'm ShadowMew7, and this is a deck profile video for Yu-Gi-Oh! This is in WiGo Pro 2. I will put the Discord link in the description of the video. And this is my Mathmech deck based off of someone else's that I've tweaked to fit my actual real-life card pool that I have access to. So first off, we're going to go with Winged Dragon Sphere mode. I know you're supposed to have another kaiju or maybe Nibiru the Primal Being. I don't have Nibiru yet, and I didn't want to buy a third deck Devastator or single of Sea Turtle Kaiju Gameciel. So we're going Sphere Mode 2 Gameciels, just because it's great removal. They can't stop it. Once they're on the field, they can Solemn Warning it or whatever. It doesn't matter at that point. I succeeded with what I needed to do. Bouncer Lords, just because they are honestly an amazing card. Normal summon another 1,000 life points, and then you can if it gets banished, which we'll go into later, I can special summon any Cyberse from my hand to the field. 2 divisions, because I don't think they're great. Tribute a Cyberse, control the extra monster zone, special summon level 4 Cyberse from hand and graveyard, it's fine. When it's sent to the graveyard from any reason, half the attack of a monster. That's the better ability, in my opinion, of this card. 2 Subtras, 2 additions. They're great. Not great. They're good. They're decent. Minus 1,000 attack on an enemy monster. Plus 1,000 on addition. It's fine. They don't do anything else. Multiplication is the bread and butter, as well as Sigma and Nabla. Multiplication, double level of a Cyberse monster you control right now. Technically, it's not doubling it. It just makes it level 8. Which would work with any... Oh, it has to be level 4 Cyberse, never mind. So it does double it, technically. Sent to the graveyard, extra monster zone monster that gets double attack, which is how you OTK, and I just remembered something important, so we're just gonna... There we go. Now I don't have to worry about anything. So, yeah, multiplication, great. How do you OTK? Sigma, it's just a nice card to have. Can be a tuner if it doesn't... Can be a tuner if you need it to be. Cannot be a tuner if you don't want it to be. Special summon it from your hand or graveyard. Great fodder for Signet mining, which we'll get into. Nabla is how this deck functions, basically. If you don't get Nabla on the field, you probably won't OTK. You tribute any Cyberse, special summon Mathmech from your deck to the grave. Special summon one from the deck. Then when it's sent to the graveyard... Actually, we're going to have to turn that down. It's a little loud. There we go. Special summon Mathmech from the deck if it tributes a Cyberse, which works with any of this. It's great. Sent to the graveyard, Cyberse extra deck monster can attack twice. It's also how you OTK in case they have a big board. 3 Ash Blossoms. It's the obvious go-to card. All the other ones are extremely situational and not exceedingly helpful. Pot of Desires. Only if you need to. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're trying to bait an Ash and you're confident that you won't banish any of this. If you're confident, go for the pot. If you're not, you don't do it. It's not worth it. Signet Mining, the Rhoda for Cyberse cards in general. Send one, so if you have a Sigma in your hand, you can send it, or you can hold on to this until you have your big boy out. Activate any of these effects except subtraction and addition. You have to use them as is. Foolish Burial is again great because you can send any of them if you already have them on the field. Signet Backdoor is search, banish, protection for anything that isn't your final boss. Main target is going to be Balancer Lord. Banish it, search out any of the Mathmech's keyword, because they all have less attack than it. They will always have less attack than it. It's great. Then you special summon them by Balancer Lord's effect. Gold Sarcophagus is for if you don't have Signet Backdoor or you can't pull in the extra deck combos. Because you can just banish Balancer Lord straight from the deck. I don't think Ash Blossom can stop this. No, it cannot. Okay, yeah. So Gold Sarcophagus is to basically get around Ash Blossom. You can just banish Balancer Lord outright. Monster Reborn, just because it's a great card. Mathmech Equation is also a Mathmech version, but it only targets the Mathmech monsters. It's meant for the level 8 Synchro. Called by the Grave, another obvious pick. You can just stop their graveyard effects if you have it set. It's nice. It can work on anything. Mathmech Billion Blade, equipped to a Cyberus only. He doesn't have to be the extra deck monsters, so in case you need to get over something, it's helpful. You equip it to them battles anytime it battles during damage calculation, so it only happens during the damage step. So most abilities that happen during that time can't activate. You send a Mathmech from deck to graveyard, and the monster gains attack equal to that, but then it also gains the Mathmech's ability, mostly division and multiplication. They're the most useful. Superfactorial is the card you will search if your secondary synchro is destroyed. It lets you target 3 Mathmechs in your graveyard with different names, special summon them, then you can immediately synchro or exceed. However, I don't have the actual exceeds in real life, so I will not be including them in this. It is mostly only to go straight into a final Sigma if you absolutely have to. Mathmech Induction, it's great, all Cyberuses gain 500 attack. However, it's mostly used for destruction because it can and will destroy one thing on the field. It can be negated, but it's nice if you want to pop it and then just to destroy whatever they immediately put out. I've noticed it's useful against Gravekeepers because I don't like them because they stop my banishing plays and it's annoying. And then Infinite Impermanence, just for a nice, you can negate from their hand, or if you go first, set it, and then all of the spells and traps in the column. Rows, column. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's fine. You can use it to stop certain things if they're getting annoying. Then for the extra deck, World Chalice, Guard Dragon, all Marduk. It's just nice. If you happen to somehow get at least 3 of these or some of these on the field, you can summon him. He attacks everything once. And if he attacks a Link monster, you can banish. It's not going to be useful because there's only a bunch of level 1 Link 1s, Link 2, 2 Link 4s. And the chances of him being out after any of these is very unlikely, especially since he can just use Boral Sword, who's slightly better. He's only meant to be used if you absolutely have to, and you have Link Karibo, Link Disciple, or any of these ones on the field. Mech Knight Crusadia Arphamach is just a better version of World Chalice, except it can only attack once, and if it battles any special summon monster, it has a built-in Honest effect. Link Karibo, just because Link Karibo is needed for the combo. Link Disciple to draw and then try to get one of any other your cards. They're nice. Link Devotee is how you get the combo to fully go off. Tribute him. Even if they Ash Blossom Disciple, you still get these 2 tokens he summons when he's tributed. However, you can't Link Summon 2 or higher, which is why these 2 are just there for backup. You then go into Link Disciple, Link Devotee, into Cyberus Wicked, who can't be destroyed. Cyberus it points to can't be destroyed by card effect. Just can't die from battle or card effect. And then if anything special summoned to it, you can banish Cyberus from your graveyard, search out a tuner. So also, you want to try to banish Balancer Lord, and then you can immediately summon your tuner to the field. Borreload Savage, just because it's nice negation. Mathmech Magma, just to try to search out Mathmech cards if you need to. It also is great removal if you can use its effect. Destroy 1 monster, destroy 2 cards they control. And then Final Sigma is how you OTK. It is unaffected by card effects, except Mathmech's while in the extra monster zone. Does twice as much damage while it's there. And that's basically all you really need from it. Side deck, not really important. 2 Typhoons in case you need to get rid of spells like Mystic Mine and whatnot. Heavy Storm Duster, also more trap removal. Solemn Strike, special summons and whatnot, in case you're going against a deck that is exceedingly annoying at doing this. Spell Channeler, again, if you feel like you need to use it against cards like Mystic Mine or the Gravekeepers. Fantastical Dragon Phantasme if you're going against a Link heavy support, and then Borreload Dragon just because it is a nice secondary monster if you want to have it. You don't need to use it. Now it's been saved, let's go into a quick duel with Mathmech IRL. I have other versions that are online only. Quick duel. I do not expect this to go well at all. It may take a few attempts. Oh, we got someone already. Perfect. Now the main focus of this is an OTK deck. You must go second. You will struggle if you don't. So okay, it looks like we're gonna... Alright, good. You go second. Alright, so you have Ash Blossom, Division, Sigma, Bounce Lord. This is an amazing opening hand. This is exactly what you want to see. Now, the main part other than that is I have an Ash Blossom. Requires skilled use. You want to disrupt him just right, and hopefully he plays a monster. Let's see. You can't OTK if he doesn't summon. That is the main rule of thumb. He has to summon at least one monster in attack position for Sigma to be able to kill it. Granted, we could go straight into Sigma, but it's not... Wait. Oh, I don't have a lot of the skins, I guess. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Send... Do increase level. Discard distributed. No. Push someone's deck in your hand. That's fine. I want to wait. I don't know how to use Ash properly. Oh, I see. Oh. Yeah, now we're going to do this. Yeah, we're not going to let you do that. I already know what's coming, actually. This is a... Oh, no. I'm not good. I vaguely remember this archetype. I should have saved that. He was trying to bait out the Ash Blot. Actually, wouldn't have even mattered. No. Dawn of the Herald. Oh, I don't know if there's new Herald support. Haven't been really paying attention. Oh, dramatic music happening. Don't like this. Define Herald of Perfection. Oh. Oh, it's just a hardcore negation. Alright. How do we get around this? I can't OTK because he played it in defense position. But if he plays no other monsters... Oh. What do you do? Time Maiden. Total monsters, tree, time... Oh. He hasn't summoned... Yeah, you know he summoned once. Oh, he distributed to add a Time Lord? Okay. Wait. Oh, no, he just added to his hand. Okay. He already summoned, so he can't do anything there. So... He has an entire hand filled with fairies. How do I... Okay, so first... We want to get out as many of the cards in his hand as possible. So we're saying Sigma to Signet Mining. We want to use up his negations. Alright, there's one. And that's okay. Next up, Balancer Lord. Now, I think we can use his effect to normal summon again. And then if he tries to negate it, we should be able to use Signet Backdoor in response. Yep. Can I? Yep. Perfect. Now we can banish him. Right? Oh my god. This ain't gonna go well at all. Can I survive? Yes, unless he can put cards back from his graveyard into his hands. Which he shouldn't be able to. Hopefully. I forgot to factor in that's not one. That is too strong in my opinion. Of a multiple turn ability. But it's fine. So right now, we should be able to make a comeback. This is where this deck falters heavily, is negation, negation, negation. If you get negated to all oblivion, you ain't coming back. It's very unlikely. However, we have Sigma in the graveyard, Division in hand. We might be able to, if he summons another monster, go into... Oh, what's this? No. He's just adding fairies to his hand now, because he only had two.